perceived lack of social confidence, gap in communication capabilities, and the stigma associated with autism spectrum disorder, or ASD for short, as well as other intellectual disabilities, has discouraged over 79% of diagnosed individuals from actively engaging with their peers. This may lead to extreme social isolation and an overwhelming sense of loneliness. Refraining from social activity in any form will lead to negative ramifications in emotional well-being and physical health for any individual. With this established, the Team Go Fish has recognized the need for a digital solution to prevent social isolation for primary school students with special needs. The team's preliminary research suggests that the solution space for this issue should relate to facilitating the development of necessary social skills required for active collaboration. This includes, but is not limited to, the communication of the user's opinions, concerns, and emotions.
The team collaboratively managed to come up with numerous initial solution ideas in this problem space. Even though many of these ideas are not being developed further currently, the process of creation led to new research avenues. Importantly, discussing strengths and weaknesses investigated the challenges associated with the problem space. For example, the wide scale of communication skills present in the ASD community, compounded by our focus on early childhood, means multiple avenues of interaction should be available, from voice to drawing to even emojis. Secondly, for longer-term benefits, the concept should try and develop and strengthen communication and emotional intelligence, rather than temporarily augmenting the user's capabilities. Finally, it must take a gradual approach that slowly integrates new functionality. Overwhelming an ASD user with too much too soon is a huge trap for design.
The team would now like to introduce our proposed concept, Fableous. Fableous stands as a preventative platform to be used in a classroom setting with a goal to mitigate the risk of social isolation for primary school students with ASD or other intellectual disabilities. The team aims to achieve this by designing a system which progressively builds on the user's communicative and collaborative skills through storybook creation. Users will be required to create a story using a given theme or emotion specified by an educator or caretaker. Apart from some vague conformance to the provided theme, the user is given total creative freedom to explore the emotion in a context and pace they are comfortable with. Users can draw on a canvas to illustrate the story, while text and audio recordings can be used as an annotation feature to assist with ASD-related accessibility considerations. Once the user becomes familiar and confident with the process of story creation, they will be required to start working in pairs. Now the user will find themselves in a position where they need to actively communicate and collaborate with their peers in order to achieve a common goal, storytelling. Users will plan the story out and then work together on a page-by-page rotational basis. The users will need to compromise, voice concerns and opinions in order to successfully create a story. Again, once the users are confident working in pairs, they will then be required to start working in small groups to achieve the same goal. The system will facilitate large team development while providing the necessary functionality to aid communication and story creation. It is hoped that this progressive approach to teamwork and collaboration allows the user to incrementally gain confidence and skills necessary to handle a large group setting. This is a technique which aims to mitigate the risk of sensory overloading or overwhelming the user in an unfamiliar situation. A chat feature provides a safe place for the user to converse, discuss potential ideas, and plan for work distribution, while also facilitating a non-confrontational approach to conflict resolution. Users should try to resolve any issues within the team by themselves. However, should this prove ineffective or overly confrontational, a report feature will be able to flag any destructive or offensive behavior which is brought to the educator's attention. In order to promote a further sense of community, the user will be able to publish their story to a public gallery. In this gallery, the user can read, react, and comment on other users' stories. This allows users to practice constructive feedback while also providing them with a talking point to socialize with their peers outside of class. Going forward, the team hopes to ideate for a stronger focus on the collaborative element the concept hopes to facilitate. Currently, the emphasis on teamwork, as seen through the user interface, is slightly lacking. As collaboration is a fundamental factor within the previously specified solution space, it is important that the team is able to identify and iterate on the design in order to reflect these findings. Fableous maintains a strong vision to facilitate the development of transferable social skills. In fostering active and efficient communication and collaboration, it is hoped that users will develop the necessary skills to effectively socialize with their peers beyond just Fableous. Improving these skills at a young age has the potential to prevent the social isolation and affiliated loneliness that many individuals with intellectual disabilities face later on down the track. In essence, the team aims to take storytelling and make it fabulous.